out and she goes down on me. And I make you smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you wanna do, coming over you. Keep on smiling what we go through. One stop to the rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the post to the birds. Drop another line like a total with the curve. Coming like a freak show, take the stage. We give it the case, the place to say, I want something else. Get me through this. Send me time alive. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say the sky was gold, it was rose. I was taking sips of it to my nose, and I wish I could get back there. Some things back there, smiling in the pictures you would take. To a crystal method, lift you up until you break. It won't stop. I won't come down and keep stop with the tick-tock rhythm. Above for the drop and then I bumped up. I took the hit that I was living and I bumped again. Then I bumped again. How do I get back up to you? The graceful I know is who's inside you. How do I
Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this game. This is the last streamed game of these CUC Masters. A game between AFC Carbon from Alberta against Dead Circus from the Maritimes, specifically Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm the cameraman. My name is Barrett Ferguson Mosier, but there's no color commentary here, so I'll be yapping intermittently. I do have the list of player names, so hopefully I can be a bit more of use, trying to single out who's where, what, when. So far, this should be a good game. Dead Circus coming in this game as the reigning winners, and if I'm not mistaken, this could be a rematch of the finals from last year. I could be mistaken. So we got the O line of Dead Circus against the D line of AFC Carbon, and we're off, mind you, over the camera here. Playing fast here. Garrett John with the disc, swinging it to James McKenna. Throwing it to Martin James. I'm pretty sure there's only so many lanky guys on this team, quite like Martin James. And a bobble. For Will, hopefully I didn't stutter. But he's correct. This is the Masters division. Dead Circus in the red. AFC Carbon in the white. Currently going for a break. Big hammer. And great catch from AFC Carbon. Starting the game with a break. line can do some more damage to Dead Circus. As Dead Circus makes a second run with their O-line. And an easy point. As you hear the line say G, they're referring to Garrett Jung with the throw. But a clean hold and a quick one at that for DC. Apologize for the lag. Oh. Point full of these. Pick call in the end zone. No big discussion, everyone's in agreement. Just need to relatively get back in place. And a windy point. Oh. Big sky from Tyler Smith and completing the score to Wait. And the observer emphatically gives the score. Big pull here from James Malone. For Josh, not James. Very sorry.
Easy, boys. That's good, that's good. Go it. Good. Boys.
And a clean hold from AFC Carbon. Working well against that dead circus zone. And the score check is a 2-2 so far. I think they've both shared a break each. I'm pretty sure.
Down there. Zone. Good. Up. Hey, yellow behind you. Hey, Ryan behind you. Right shoulder. Yeah. Oh, Ryan, you got one more. Right shoulder, Dan. Yeah, you do. Dan, left shoulder. Good. Up. Inside. Yeah, inside.
Qualcomm collected 0 for BC coming off a great pull from AFC Carbon. With Martin James with the score. I don't say the wrong name. That's awful. But of course. Both teams eager to play. Both teams already set up. Discussing their next set.
Right? There's two over here.
No.
Someone told me that, but maybe I was lied to.
Oh, big pull here. It might just be too good. Good leading pass. Big D, and he's going. Showing that hitting the gym. Yeah, always happens. Foul ball. The far side hand there.
Great help, buddy.
Good help defense from Chad Begg in the 61 with the disc. Great layout, D, and catch.
Hey, we gotta get going here.
And towing the line. We're seeing highlight reel plays this point. Holy.
Someone go!
High stall count into an inside break, into a huck power position. And big defense from BC. Both teams really putting it out on the line. They're all warmed up now. And a beautiful play. And a timeout called. Currently, the score is 4-2 for DC. For Dr. Pepper. For Diet Coke. All right, coming out of the timeout here is Dead Circus putting on another defensive line. And AFC Carbon still figuring out one thing, two thing, but still in the game, competitive points. And as the observer is calling, 30 seconds till point. Looking like a very competitive and physical game. Not many calls to start, but you can expect a really good game out of this. Has that feel. For all the 9-5 viewers watching, thank you for tuning in. It's a pleasure to have you on with us. Oh, damn, 4 of you decided to not be part of the 9-5. That's okay. Just like that. Here we go. No hands have been shown. Oh, here's a hand. And here's a hand.
Now, Tyler, get in here. Behind you, Jeff.
Foul call, as well as the melt. Discussing currently relative positioning, who was where, and were they really there? Lovely put from AFC Carbon, a clean hold. And a beautiful put from Dave Hoghalter. If I said that right? Hoghalter. Had a lovely put, and he's already been showing flashes of great plays throughout this game for the layout D in the point before. Excuse me, sorry. Gotta go around, yeah.
What team is this playing?
It's currently AFC Carbon, they're from Alberta.
Yes.
Against Dead Circus from Halifax.
Okay, perfect. Thank
So
you.
West against East.
The red is Dead Circus?
The red is.
My
Yeah.
nephew's out there.
Oh, well.
But some of them are over there.
Yeah, they're all over.
They're like all over.
Yeah.
I'll try and find them. Thanks for your help.
You're very welcome. Being that it's free, people are so friendly.
Go, Dan.
And a hold for DC. Great put from James McKenna to Liam Archibald, the striking deep strike. How many times can I say strike in one phrase? And then patiently recollected and thrown for the score to Garrett John. Great pull from AFC Carbon, especially with the gusty wind in and out of this pull. Both teams are proving that their offenses are not to be messed with. Currently, the score is 5-3. Please focus. There we are. And now AFC Carbon will go on out. I'll be talking about their game plan. And DC is figuring out what to do with their line now. Being that this is a Alberta versus Nova Scotia / Maritime / New Brunswick game, thank you to all viewers, coast to coast, more or less. What a pull.
Down there.
Thank you for the viewers across the land.
Yeah, Nick. You want the Nick?
You're in tune for a great game.
Yes.
And a turn from AFC Carbon. Just the thought was a little quicker than the action. Back on break here. Oh, foul call. Foul call on Nick House here, the disc. And a D from. D from Dave Holt. The disc now. Good play on both ends of the disc with AFC Carbon coming out with the point. Not a clean hold, but a good hold.
Luke, you lost back. Luke. Dan not looking. Dan not looking. Ryan not looking. 300. 300. Dan, you lost back. Dan, you lost back. Dan, still lost back. Keith lost back. Put it back, Freddie. Put it back. Put it back.
Turn from Martin James here into a deep strike. Good catch from Luke. Nailed him. But just a little too far for his receiver.
Ryan 88. Ryan 88. Ryan, your last back as well.
Sideline being vocal here for AFC Carbon. Back on defense. Inside break. To a deep strike here. For the deep striking Liam Archibald. With the emphatic spike on the head. It was not emphatic. But a hold nonetheless for DC. It is now 6-4. The scorekeepers are just figuring out what's the next move. timeout's been called, I believe, by DC. So both teams have used one timeout. We'll wait on them disbanding before starting the next point. As per my research, because I have time to look at people's backs and read names and numbers, the AFC Carbon have 3 hog halters. Number 18, Eric. Number 45, Dave. And number 86, Tyler. That is the fun fact of the day, as AFC Carbon are already locked in with their bullpen going at the time to name people. Big pull, faster than the camera.
Five! Five! Five!
Big shot. Great run from Brad Dawson, but the ever-present Tyler Smith always lurking. Now DC have a chance to break. Bobby McDonald. Nick House. Little contact between both number 45s on each team. Between Dave and Liam for on first name basis. They sign. Bases. Dave with the leading throw for the hammer. Just out of the reach of Dave. A lovely put from Brett Lense.
Cut for him! Swing it!
It's not pretty, but that's a break officially from the observer to your right. That's a break for Dead Circus. Adding 1 point to that scoreboard, 7-4 is your score. And a timeout's been called by AFC Carbon, as they have 2 per half. Marvin's ready to go here. Walking out to the line. O-line so far is looking like main man Dave. Check out Dave Puckhalter. Ryan Lacey. Bending over currently. Derek Hoghalter. The numbers are too far for me. Travis Kuntert in the backwards cap. Greg Wentworth on the far end, far left. Slower than these names. Sean Fortowski in the middle with the hat forward. And then the last one we'll figure out on the way. And there comes the ball. Good catch.
Yeah, Sean. Keep working, Sean. Keep working, Sean. There you go.
And a clean hold for AFC Carbon. Stalling half, 7-5. Main point of focus of that offense, and with a great grab, number 50, Sean Fortowski, if I said that correctly. With an amazing grab and leading to the hockey assist and the break backhand that led to the score. 7-5. We got a handover on the Dead Circus side, and this point will begin soon. Big pull. And one of the many themes of this game is the excellent pulling capabilities of both teams. For Brody, the score is 7-5 for Dead Circus. John with the disc, swinging it to Travis Foster, I believe. Mantelman. A quick hold here from Dead Circus. Leads into half. Half 8-5 for Dead Circus. Close game. I'll be right back after this. The score is about to be updated, and to everyone watching, it is the score. We'll be right back after this. Alrighty, we're about to get underway into the second half of Ultimate Frisbee between Dead Circus of Halifax and AFC Carbon of Alberta. Big cheers coming out of both sides as well. If you are curious at what else is going on at the current time, there's another Masters Open game between Legion and Quack. An Atlantic versus Quebec battle. But this one is Atlantic versus Alberta. A little more stretch than distance between the two. And it seems as though AFC Carbon is coming out on O. Score check for James. Coming out of half, it is 8-5 Dead Circus. So in the red. There we are. And going into the second half, AFC Carbon is on O. We're going to get the poll here from DC. To all 122 viewers, thank you so much for viewing, especially as this is a Alberta Maritime game. There are many viewers from all over. A great poll rolling out, sanctioning it to Callahan Corner. Most teams are able to get out of there, as AFC Carbon proves. Oh. Patient Frisbee from both. Roll, give and go. And is the score for AFC Carbon coming out of half. A clean hold. Low pick and pop between Dave Hoghalter and Greg Wentworth. And as you see in Ultimate, it is usually a game of discussions, even after the point. Just understand where everyone's at. Quackstream died. Dang, I'm so sorry for Quack. Currently, someone's pulling. I think it's Quack 2 Legion. But that stinks. I think they're trying to resolve the issue. It's been the story of the day today has been streams dealing with the heat as well as the athletes and the volunteers. Big shout out in parentheses. And hopefully you guys can see this. Let me know. Coming back. Now the O-line for DC, big claps. They're all on the same page. We'll see what happens here as AFC Carbon throws out their D. Big pull coming out. Big pull from number 5, Ryan Lacey, as Dead Circus starts their O. Looking like match defense. Looking for the deep strike. just out of their way. Picking up the disc is the puller, Ryan Lacey. And now DC's O-line is looking to flex their defensive muscles a smidge. Deep strike coming out. Big shot taken deep and just misread the jump ball for Liam Archibald. But I believe Douglas Ollie, if that's the right name, Olley, Douglas Ollie with the grab. And that is a break for AFC Carbon. The score is now 8-6, or 8-7, sorry, that is the correct score. And AFC Carbon is making this even more of a game than it already has. Whatever was said in the huddle at half and those timeouts is working wonders for this team. Currently 143 people in the chat and 4 thumbs up. Wow. Thank you so much for this and for this last stream game of this Friday. Trying to figure out who is exactly going to go to the top bracket, the lower bracket, who's going to play who. It's all a toss-up. But right now we have a good game on our hands. And I'm pretty sure, not to my memory, or my, oh God, I'm going to stop talking as we go into this next point. As Dead Circus O-line can get another chance here. Oh. I think a down ball was called. So we'll go back. On the mark is George Osario Pina. And catching this is Garrett Jung launching it deep and just getting in the way of each other. There is DC. Coming up with the disc now is Dave Hoghalter, and waiting for him patiently is the other number 45, Liam Archibald, a rookie on this team. Oh, miscommunication, as you can hear from my grunt. Slightly miscalculated the around throw, and AFC Carbon is back on the horse. And a big shot from Dave Hoghalter to a defensively placed Martin James. And Travis Kunter is counting down, getting this game the pace it deserves. And a timeout's been called rapidly. Very rapidly, I must say, by Gavin Gray, number 21. Almost to 160 people watching this stream. Thank you for joining in on this last stream of the day. There's been a great game. The Wind's taken over the score in the far right there. But currently it is 8-7 with AFC Carbon scoring a break just previously, the latter point. And a timeout's been called by DC, as it's been a very back and forth game. It's looking as though people are figuring out what the heck's going on. So Gavin Gray has called a timeout, and it's just coming back into play here. And on the mark currently is George Osario Pina. Just a little too short for Tyler Smith, and the quick give and go with main man Dave Hoghalter. And my eyes aren't good enough to look that far. But another break in a tie game, and I assume a timeout is called for Dead Circus. I'm not zooming in on the game, but rather the score as I'm trying. I can figure it out. Yeah, so it is 8-all. A series of breaks have put AFC Carbon back in the driver's seat. I don't believe a timeout's been called, which is okay. All right, with the disc now. And as I assume, the main man Dave Hoghalter, he's been everywhere. He's been sharing the love both on O and on D for this AFC Carbon team. And we will get more names for you in a jiffy. But right now, AFC Carbon throwing the pole. If you're not you when you're hungry, that's exactly what I'm assuming Keister, is that the name, is implying. And that is just out. So up to the brick mark we go with James McKenna. And following there is Ryan Lacey, typically the puller. Garrett John with the slash into an inside break. Nicholas House with the disc. A deep strike from Garrett Jung, who was just previously the handler space and now catching the disc in the end zone for a score. Good communication from both players on sideline and on the field, as it was a noisy one at that point. But ultimately, a hold has been found, and clean hold at that, Dead Circus. They may have found a Snickers in their bag. Maybe at least a bite. I can tell you, Tyler Smith with the throw to Garrett Jung on that one. But an all around shared disc found on DC's open line right there. D-line's figuring out what the heck is going on. But a pull coming out from Pierre Dagle of New Brunswick. Score check for Elliott is now 9-8 for DC. At half, it was 8-5, and so AFC Carbon has come back into this game, and the pick call has been given. But yeah, 9-8. AFC Carbon have come off a string of breaks, but a hold was achieved by DC just as of late. And now it's O-line for AFC Carbon as Brett Lenze, I said that right, Lenze. Hope I said these right. Started off. With Brad Dawson finding Dave Hoghalter, who finds the streaking Brad Dawson, who started this point. I apologize for the names in advance, as the typing that I'm reading is very small. However, one thing is for sure, Dave Hoghalter is the main man on this team, as he's been showing up on defense and on offense. And recently, with that last assist to the striker number 6, Brad Dawson. Both O-lines are showing each other what they're made of, and you're welcome at it. It is now 9-all. So we'll see how the beginning of the game has shaped the last part of this game. So far, DC got to throw on their O-line with Lee Marchfold, Jared Gunn, Chung. So I'm trying to read names. But they're D-line nonetheless. And some new additions with Piabdag on the end. But a comfy pickup on I do say so myself. AFC Carbon looking for a big pull here. A big as I heard from the puller's words and mouth. Where did it go? Oh, and a turn. A dropped pull. Dropped pull from from Piabdag. Yes, 9-9 with a break chance from AFC Carbon off a fumbled pull. But DC gets to reset what they missed. James McKenna with the disc. Finding Martin James.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Come on, TK. Not coming. Fire on him.
Little jam pass. And a break to take the lead. 10-9 for AFC Carbon. Just getting stuck in their end zone is DC. Not the clean hold, so getting chances, but ultimately getting stuck near the end zone. 10-9 is your score as they are updating it right now. And I think a timeout has been called by DC, trying to recoup, reshape. That is the official score. yapping. As the vibes are high here, a break against DC into the timeout, and now we're looking at another chance for the O-line to do something here.
Oh no, they're already correcting you, Barrett.
No, dire circumstances. No, they're not. Yeah, that was at the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay.
William Landry got me there.
And
He
it
got me.
It looks like AFC Carbon really pushing. You see their O-line out on the field. Dave Hochhalter with the big pull.
Devon Asimoto with the commentary.
I don't know if this is what the people want. People, tell me if you want to talk more or not.
Yeah, one's in the chat for more commentary. Two's, and a call. As the calls may come rolling in a bit deeper as the game goes on, as it's a close game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pitt called on Garrett Jung, saying that he could have caught up and put pressure on us. So, this is going back to James McKenna, known as Prime, affectionately. Yes, Garrett.
No bias here on the commentator end. A big inside from James McKenna. And a hand block by Dave. Oh, and a timeout called. Observers looking for a stall, but a timeout has been called by. It's funny how I keep going back to look at his name. But Dave Hochhalter with a timeout right after a hand block. Number 12, Tyler Smith. All right, timeouts have been established, and now 45 on 45. And a bullet of a scuba. Murray James finds Garrett Jung into Liam Archibald. The free James McKenna is asking for it. BC's trying to get and Garrett Jung with the disc and getting the hold and bringing it back to 10-10 as DC celebrates their hold. An uncharacteristic turnover from Dave, but looking for the open option is never a bad thing. For Wasim, there's 8 minutes left. On my computer, at least, it's 42. The game ends at 50. So do as you will with that information. So 450. I will double check. 455. So there's even more time than I thought. Add 5 minutes to that. So no problem with seeing. Big pull here from DC. And a big clap from Carbon coming out with the disc in the air. And it's just out. It's the Dave Show. Going up to the brick mark and having Nicholas House, number 54, guarding on the mark.
Oh, inside, Bob. Inside. Good. Far.
And a hold for AFC Carbon. I'm speechless as AFC Carbon gets the hold. Pulled just slightly out of bounds, which that's why we play the game, for the good and the less good. And with that, it is 11-10 AFC Carbon, I believe. Unless the Volunteers are currently changing anything. No. We're up one break as we come into the final stretch of this game. As for, I'm assuming, Burger? I'll let the fans decide whether the smolder on my end is unabashedly handsome, quote unquote. So far, great day of frisbee today.
Eric, give him this position, please.
This coming out. Hope I don't miss this one. And I don't. DC O-line back out. Oh. And easy does it for DC's O-line, keeping them in the game, keeping it a tight 11-11 game. Marty James with the cool, calm, collected corner clap catch, doing what he does best. Be visible, be tall, be open. From a rare around backhand from James McKenna, who loves those inside flicks. And now we have the D-line getting all sorted, figuring out what in the world are we doing. We're at 11 all going into this. If my timing works, it is almost 10 minutes left, maybe even a little less, of this AFC Carbon of Alberta versus DC of Halifax game. And good pressure from DC causes the turn off of AFC Carbon. And a foul called. Tyler Smith coming under for the slash. Back into Nicholas House. He's been on both ends of the disc, on O and on D. Look for an inside break. And the travel called. But the travel has been retracted for the score and a break, an important break in this late game scenario. And the score is now 12-11, going into less than 8 minutes into the game. As per my iPhone, 4:46 is the time, 55 is the end goal. And both teams emphatically acknowledging the timeout. AFC Carbon taking it and DC acknowledging it. Maybe in a more chirpy-ish way, but that's what we look for here in sports. But it is a cool 29 degrees, the hottest of the day today, as the dwindling time and hours and minutes and seconds of this game are coming to a close. At half, 8-5 for the DC for Dead Circus, but AFC Carbon have abled themselves back into this game, and they've shown that they're still in it to win it. And now it's a question of who will get more breaks in the late game rather than at the beginning, depending on the philosophy, but both O-lines have proved that they're able and willing to score. They've been clicking, and it's been a close game. As for the other string game, I believe it ended. Sadly, I do not know the score currently. But DC is getting lined up across from AFC Carbon, throwing out an O-line looking to tie this game. DC trying to get another break here, get some more distance between themselves and AFC Carbon. From here, I hear numbering off from DC, looking for their matchups going down the line, looking like a man or match defense off the pole. Big pull here. Big huck. Will it be read well? Yes, but by the defense. By Tyler Smith. And now the D-line have a chance to make an impact on this game in the dying minutes. 6 minutes left as per my iPhone. But we will figure that out once the horn blows. Early cut here from Liam Archibald. Oh no, that's Tim McIsaac. Oh no, Liam. I am so lost, folks. But that is Liam Archibald cutting right there. It's just the beautiful hair that's getting in my way. But the D-line's moving it up very well. Lefty put to Liam Archibald, who sees an opening deep to Bobby McDonald. And it is just too far. Good effort from Bobby, showing the coach why he wants to be on this line, cutting deep. And an injury call has been made. Nicholas House coming in, replacing the injured player. throw. And a fumble. A bobble. Another synonym, please. Leads to a DC break opportunity. Still stuck on the end zone. Oh. Passing it to Piabeg. Looking for a little air bounce break backhand to Liam Archibald. Oh, I'm looking for the highlight clip. Is Piabeg to the laying out. Sidelines emphatically stressing the D option. Deep is still active as they can throw it deep, as we saw through the whole game. But AFC Carbon looks to swing through their handlers, and Dave's gone. Oh. Deep strike to Dave. And that's what he'll do. AFC Carbon with the long hold. The DC giving them a run for their money. Just missing out on the end zone. Just one throw away. And now the game is tied 12-12. With 3 minutes left, as per iPhone. You may see some power lines here. Everyone may be aware of the power line being the most optimal line, depending on what you're looking for in AFC Carbon's case. A good mix of offense and defense as they're looking for a turn going into this last couple of minutes. We'll see what happens here. Both teams having the stock, having the depth. Big jump or 2 or 3 to get warmed up. Big pull here. Down no, Ty Smith, I believe. Still to Tyler Smith.
Keep working, Rod! DK! Move coming! Come on, Keith! Good.
And an O-line point for DC. Having multiple options, James McKenna puts it deep. Not a hook, but a point. And that will make it 13-12 in the dying minutes. And I'm assuming AFC Carbon is looking to start quick in the event that they can start. As you can see, Devon Asimoda, the cameo speaker that was here just previously, the unbiased speaker, right next to the score. And the horn blows. This is the last point of the game, and both teams are on the line. So we have a scenario on our hands. Being if the AFC scores, they're forcing universe point and giving themselves a ticket to play in a winning game, or DC able to get a break off this point and ending this game dead. Pun intended. both teams have showed that the O-lines are able to beat this defense no matter what it's been thrown at. But we've also seen some breaks. So let's see what this game is going to end. How it's going to And a huge layout. And a huge layout from DC, looking to get a break here at the end of this game. And an end zone goal. And an official ruling from the observers. DC gets the goal and the break, and more importantly, the game. That will do it here, folks. Last stream game of the CUCM's AFC Carbon Dead Circus. Dead Circus comes with the win, 14-12. Heck of a game from AFC Carbon, really clawing back to make it a very competitive game. You will probably see both these teams in higher ranking games going into this next round of tournament games. Saturday and Sunday, streams will be live. You may not hear my voice, but the cameras will be on. Thank you so much for listening, wherever you are, Alberta, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Maritimes in general, PEI, Newfoundland, and anywhere else in between. Have a great rest of your Friday, and we'll see you later.